Hi, I'm Vidya Tikari and I'm a makeup artist. Today's video is going to be basically on spring-summer makeup, and it's all going to be about bright colors, electrifying colors, and the colors which I'm going to be using on the eyes and all over the face is going to be totally matte. So it's going to be a new, fresh start to the year. So the makeup which I'll be doing today is going to be a spring-summer look. It's going to be fresh, young, with lots of color, and I'm basically going to keep a lot of the colors very matte but vibrant. So I'm starting with a primer, and the best thing about these Mesauda primers is that it's totally silicone free, and any product without silicone is really soft on the skin. So people who have sensitive skins, avoid anything with silicone in them. So I'm starting off with a liquid foundation, which is going to be really light, and these foundations also have an SPF in them, so it's perfect for the summer months. I like to use a brush when I'm using any kind of base coverage, whether it's liquid or cream, because it just gives a flawless finish, and it's easy to use once you get a hang of it, and it's really important to keep your brushes clean. So when you're using your brushes, please wash them that same very day. So I've used foundation all the way through, and now I just need to blend it. Just going through very lightly in a circular motion, just making sure that that extra foundation has been removed, as you can see, and it's being blended perfectly onto the skin. If you feel you need a little bit more concealing, you can do a double application of the same product, or you can use a slightly thicker, creamier base underneath the eyes, or maybe around the mouth. So these are basically our problem areas: underneath the eyes, around the mouth, and some of us who have pimples or any kind of pigmentation, you can use the thicker product in these areas. So just tap it through, let it settle for a bit, and then you can use a smaller buffing brush and just dab it right on the problem areas. Okay, so now she's through. Now I'm just going to use a loose translucent powder. So now I'm just going to use an eyelid primer, and this is equally as important as using a face primer, because it just keeps the eyeshadow in place and stops the eyeshadow from creasing or losing its color. So blend it all the way to the eyebrow area. And whilst you're using a primer on the eyelids, you can use a lip primer on the lips. Let it sit on the lips for a bit, because it just gives it a little bit of moisturizing as well. And a primer should be sitting on the lips for at least a good 10-20 minutes. I'm starting with a very neutral color, matte once again, right on the lid, giving this eye a slight contour, because in pictures and in reality the eye will look in proportion. Otherwise what happens is the eyes end up looking very flat and small. So giving it a contour on the crease line is really important. You can even continue it down the nose, so making that bridge a little stronger. Just a stronger contour and a smaller brush. This is a crease line brush which I'm using. I'm just using a two-way gel, which is great for any application of glitter or strong pigment. I'm going to be using my exciting new Urban Decay Electric palette. So as you can see, the colors are really exciting, fresh, new, bright, perfect for the spring-summer look. So I'm going to start straight on the inner corner. I'm getting into my electric pink colors. And now I'm getting into my electric blue colors. So as you can see, the makeup is really quite striking in a very simple way, just using it as a line. Just blend the edges. Liners are really big this season, so I want to take the opportunity to use all my beautiful matte electric colors as a liner itself. I'm just applying the 2-way gel again underneath the eyes, letting it dry for a little bit. Finally, I'm using my brightest guacamole green in the inner corner, just to open up and brighten her eyes. And no makeup would be complete without a little bit of sparkle. Just removing all the extra fallout from underneath the eyes with a big powder brush, using a skin tone kajal. Use lots of black mascara because that's the only thing which is really going to give it a deep dark definition. We're not going to be using anything which is dark. Everything which we've used around the eyes is bright and electric. Black is the only deep dark color which I'll be using. I'm using a brow set on her eyebrows. Basically it's a mascara for the eyebrows which is very lightly tinted, and it just keeps the brows in place. Just gives a beautifully finished eye makeup look. So for those of you who have relatively heavy brows but you want a little bit of definition and you want the brow hairs to be in place, brow mascara or brow set is the best option. So now what I'm using is a lip and cheek color. This is also fantastic for summer. It's a Kryolan product and it's called Petunia. So I'm going to use it straight on the cheek, just like this. And you can use it with a lip brush, right on the lips as well, just to give it a nice tint. So I've applied it. Now I have to blend it. So just very lightly, I'm blending it. The great thing about the lip and cheek tints is it sits very close to the skin. It doesn't fade away, and it's pretty much non-transfer. I'm just using the same product on the lip palette. You can use this as a base color, or you can use this as a finishing product. So this is my final look for 2015 spring summer. It's all about bright, vibrant colors around the eyes and all totally matte colors, whether it's on the eyes, cheeks or lips. It's totally matte, and even the skin is matte. I've just added a little bit of shine right on the inner corner of the eye, and that should do it. So if you have any queries, you can always go down to the description box and mail us there. I'll be there on Facebook, on Instagram, so you can get all the information and you can ask me whatever you need to know about makeup.